watching the Sports and Political channel of LB. I'm its contributor. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on your social media platforms. Let's get down to business. So, New York Mayor Eric Adams, according to Adrian Wojnarowski earlier tonight, has stated that the city of New York will lift the mandate for private sectors, allowing for Kyrie Irving to start playing in home games this season. The first game he will play at home will come Sunday against the Charlotte Hornets. Now, this piece of news couldn't have come at a better time, considering this is Kyrie Irving's 30th birthday. So happy birthday to Kyrie Irving. And resident buck dancing sellout Stephen A. Smith cannot accept the fact that Kyrie Irving won the war, that he stood on his square. He didn't relent the pressure from the media and from the public. He stood on his square. Now, however you feel about Kyrie Irving taking the vaccine, that's irrelevant. However you feel about Kyrie Irving taking the vaccine is irrelevant. What do we always talk about? Men who are honest and stand on their square no matter what. No matter the public pressure, no matter the public shaming, no matter the guilt tripping from these folks. He stood on his square. He stood by his principle. And in Kyrie standing on his square, standing on principle, he looks like the hero in this situation. He stood on the right side of history, while this resident buck dancer and Stephen A. Smith looks like a complete buffoon, and he stood on the wrong side of history. Now, it's funny that the resident coon will come on TV and start spouting all this stuff about we'll forget Kyrie's selfishness and we'll forget about Kyrie leaving Kevin Durant hanging and James Harden hanging to where James Harden had to leave. We'll forget all that if he wins an NBA championship. So let me understand something. Someone doesn't want to put something in their body. Not only you shame him for not wanting to put that stuff in his body, day after day, week after week, month after month, you were shaming this man for not wanting to put something in his body. And you base all that because you feel he's box office. So it's not about Kyrie Irving's personal safety to you, Stephen A. Smith. It's more about him getting on a basketball court so you could talk about him and make money off of him. That's what it's been about all along for you and Stephen A. Smith. You're disgusting. You're a disgusting, useless hack. But if Kyrie Irving wins the NBA championship for the Brooklyn Nets, we'll forget about all those times he missed all those games, and we'll forget about how he left Kevin Durant hanging and James Harden hanging. We'll forget about all that. But guys like me and other guys in the LDBC, we're not going to forget how much of a buck dancing sellout you are. We're not going to forget how much you were on the wrong side of history. We're not going to forget all those days, all those weeks, all those months. You had Kyrie Irving living in your head rent free. Because you had all the vitriol, you had all the vigor, you had all the smoke, you had all the just the you had all this animosity towards Kyrie Irving. When he was honest about the situation, he didn't say anything, he didn't do anything, and yet you continue to carpet bomb us with this all-out assault verbally on Kyrie Irving. And now you look like a complete buffoon for all that stuff you said on TV about Kyrie Irving. And now the New York mayor, Eric Adams, the one thing he did right since he became mayor back in January, because he did a lot of things wrong. But that's not for this video. That's for a future video. I'll jump on that mush mouth later. But he did lift the mandate for private sectors on Kyrie Irving's birthday. And Kyrie Irving will play for the Brooklyn Nets and home game starting Sunday against the Charlotte Hornets. Now, this begs the question. Are teams going to look to duck their way out of that number one seed? But there's another thing in play. Will the Brooklyn Nets get out the play-in? Because if Kyrie Irving comes in, Brooklyn Nets start going on the run. What's it not say they get out of that 8th spot and get to number 6 or even number 5 to avoid the play-in? And potentially they get a first-round date with either the Boston Celtics or the Milwaukee Bucks. It just depends how all this plays out in the final weeks of the regular season. Don't it make you sick, Stephen A. Smith? Don't it burns your asshole that Kyrie Irving didn't get what you want him to get and the mandate got lifted, he still didn't get it? Huh? Does it keep you up at night? Huh? Because I can have it on good faith because none of you motherfuckers kept the same energy but Peter Foley. I'm not getting off of you about that. Y'all had all that smoke for Deshaun Watson and got so much smoke for Peter Foley, but that's for another video. Don't it make you sick that Kyrie Irving didn't get what you want him to get, and they lifted that mandate, and now he's going to play? He's going to end up playing on Sunday. And knowing your trifling ass, you'll be right there watching, coming on SportsCenter, blithering and blathering and bloviating and getting your butt in the crack about Kyrie Irving. At what point you gonna stop all this cooning, all this buffooning, all this buck dancing? You're a clown, dog. And that is the bottom line. You're a bitch. You're a clown, you're a slut. Doing struts for trinkets on TV. What's up, Carla? Keith Cunningham? Wait, what? What's good? Salute to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button too. You know this hurts Stephen A. Smith's psyche. Now I'm not gonna get into hypotheticals here, but it hurts Stephen A. Smith's psyche that Kyrie Irving did not do what he wanted him to do. And he looks like a complete buffoon. After all those mandates got lifted, Kyrie stood on his square. He stood on principle. And now he looks like a boss, and you look like a jackass, a proverbial jackass. But that's what you get. That's what you get for doing all that buck dancing, Stephen A. Smith. That's what you fucking get. And you're a disgrace, like my man Keith Cunningham said. A pure disgrace. Don't you ever call yourself bringing your ass around the black community talking you down with the car. Motherfucker, you not down for shit. You's a op. You don't work for black people's interests. You leverage the black community for your own benefit, like the other coons in this society, whether it be Roland Martin, whether it be Jamel Hill, whether it be goddamn Candace Owens. You are part of that butter biscuit brigade, the cheese and croissant contingent, the boule crowd. You disgust me. You really do disgust me, Stephen A. Smith. And you're going to have to hold this L. You're going to hold this L up high. Because you did all that buck dancing against Kyrie Irving. You treated your boy Aaron Rodgers because, you look like a goddamn bobblehead when you speak about him. You treated him with kid gloves. And that's what you get for all that butter biscuit eating you was doing. If you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share these videos on social media platforms to expose this George Jefferson stunt double for the clown show he is. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Shouts out to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den basketball community. This your man. Scream at me. Hurt!